Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. I am officially, I think 11 days after surgery, post-operation. Guys, I honestly feel great. It's kind of scary. I think I'm way too cocky. I think I'm doing way more than I should be doing. I had a physical therapy appointment yesterday that Katie came with me because she kind of wanted to ask him some questions. She wanted to like be honest with him and be like, hey, I think he's doing too much. He's like cleaning the dishes, he's out of his sling, and he's like cleaning up and doing too much. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just, I feel great. And I feel like, I'm like, okay, well, why would I just sit still if I feel good and I don't really feel pain? And then after I'm doing these tasks or whatever, a couple hours later, then I'm like, oof, that hurt really bad. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. So it is, guys, this has been a huge learning curve for me. I feel like I have learned a lot about my body, and honestly, it's kind of difficult because my shoulder doesn't hurt the moment that I'm doing these tasks, but a couple hours later that I'm like, ow, this hurts a lot. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. So it's kind of hard because you can't really gauge the action that you're doing right then to like, ooh, this hurts my shoulder. It's like a couple hours later, you're like, okay, well, I cleaned up, I did the dishes, I vacuumed, like which one of those tasks hurt my shoulder? But it was honestly really good. I'm glad that Katie came because she was like, I think he's doing too much. And the physical therapist was like, honestly, like, I'm a pretty chill physical therapist. If you had someone else, they would probably be getting onto you a lot harder. He was like, honestly, I would rather have this issue than you be in excruciating pain and you can't even do like your simple PT tasks. So he did say that this was a better outcome than the other, but he did say, he was like, you're definitely doing way too much. And he really said that like, it's okay if I'm doing these things as long as I'm wearing my sling. He said that his main concern is with all the kids running around and things like that, like if Addie or one of the girls like trips and falls and I stick out my arm and try to catch them. Sorry, Katie called me. What was I saying? Those like instincts of, oh, a kid's falling, reaching out and grabbing it. Or like, let's say I'm trying to like fluff the covers and I just kind of forget about my shoulder and I'm lifting up and I do that motion. The sling kind of prevents me. Like if I were to go and reach for something, I couldn't really do that because it's like preventing me from doing that. That's a little shoulder update. I feel great. He was like, I love having this problem. I feel like it's gonna be beneficial after that 4-week mark, but he was like, you just got to get to that 4-week mark. So actually it was good for me. I feel like I'm chilling out a lot. I'm wearing my sling as much as I possibly can. And it is beautiful today, guys. It is like 70 degrees here. It has not hit 70 at all so far. So finally feeling like it's a little bit closer to summer, and we're going on a walk. And I'm gonna bring Sunny and the girls. We're gonna go on a walk. We're gonna just kind of hang out. Oh man, it is beautiful today. Girls, this way. We're going to the mushroom park. I know, it's bright out here, huh? Look at the best sister.
Caught in the act. Caught in the act.
She can't listen to simple.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got medevaced. It was great when we were like at that little park, and then we started walking, and then it was just a hot mess. Addie was just running, and we got her new sandals that fit her properly, but they're kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, she's just not used to them. So she just falls when she runs. And I was like, Addie, stop running. But then Ella and Avi are running up ahead, and they're like, Addie's trying to catch up with them. So she just keeps falling, and she like busted up her lip. Her knees are bleeding, all this stuff. And then Avi's scared of ants. Apparently now that's a new thing. And because Avi was freaking out about the little bugs and the ants, so was Addie. It was just a hot mess. And then Addie fell another time, and then she was just kind of done and hurting and didn't want to walk. All is good. I'm glad that we did it. The girls got out, and we were out there for a long time. But now we're ready to go. I'm ready to go relax now.
Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at a nursery because we apparently Ben, I say we, but Ben woke up with a green thumb. I know we've wanted to do this, but I didn't know we were going to like an actual nursery, not like Home Depot.
Well, we needed a revamp. A lot of our front, as you guys know, we've been like pretty much renovating like our entire landscaping, because last year we didn't have our sprinklers like up and active, so our grass was dead, our plants are dead. So pretty much our entire front yard is just dead. Like all of our bushes in our front yards. The rose bushes that we had in there died. We planted hydrangeas last year, but we planted them in the wrong time. It was just a hot mess. So pretty much all of our plants in the front yard are dead, but now our grass and our trees are like looking great. They're nice and green. So now it just looks weird that everything is green except for the plants. So we need new plants, and it's still springtime. So we're trying to get them before it gets like really hot.
And we want to like redo our whole like front area.
Yeah.
Not like our grass, but like that area right underneath the windows.
The mulch bed.
I don't know if trees this year is a great idea.
Not.
With your shoulder.
Yeah.
And I was wanting maybe next year.
I was wanting to like put in a bunch of like privacy trees in our backyard, just kind of make it feel more homey and like get that ball rolling. But I need to check with our HOA and all that crap to make sure we can do it. It's ridiculous. We're here.
I know. Last time we were here, we were picking out like our bushes and stuff for our house. And I was literally so early pregnant with Addie. I think it was like July or August, and I got pregnant in June.
Yep, because we closed in July, so we had to pick out our plants and all that. It was in August.
It was horrible. It was like hot. I was in my first trimester. I felt like I was gonna pass out. It was not a good time. But look, here she is, and she's so beautiful. All right, you ready to go out? Oh, Addie seems like. Do we need a stroller?
We have a stroller in the back.
You want mommy to stroll you around?
Yeah, let's go stroll.
Okay.
Come on, girls.
You want to be in the stroller?
Come on now.
Okay, mommy, I'll put you in the stroller. Poor Addie got shots yesterday. I don't think you have the fever. But last night she was in a lot of pain from her shot. She couldn't walk. It was so sad, and I think that's what she's feeling right now too. Where does it hurt on you? Does it hurt right here? You want gum?
Yeah.
Well, look, we're gonna go and look at some trees. You wanna go look at some trees? Okay.
Here is the final product. We have all of the rose bushes and then all of the other bushes right back there. And I think it fills this whole area out so much better. And all of this is like dirt and stuff that we feel out. We're gonna re-put mulch down and everything. We just need to find some more perennials to put right here. We need to relay the irrigation and all that, but everything is looking real nice.
Hi you guys, it's the next day. We did a lot of work yesterday, and then we went and ended up playing pickleball last night. So it was like a very full day. My body hurt so bad last night. So today we went to Lowe's, and we were looking mainly for just like some flowers and stuff to spruce up the area and bring some color and life to it. And we got some perennials to put in that area. We have, I don't know what these ones are called right here. What are these called? These little ones, Ben.
Dianthus.
Dianthus.
Something like that.
I don't know what these are, but they're really pretty. And then we have some lilies as well. So we got 3 of these, 3 lilies. The other 2 lilies are over there. And then the dianthus that we're gonna kind of spread in between. Look at our beautiful, beautiful plants from yesterday. Doesn't this look so much better, Ben?
Oh yeah.
He's insisting on doing this, by the way. Huh?
Looks like 9-day difference.
Yeah, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant all of our perennials, which shouldn't take us that long, I don't think.
A whole lot less time than it did for these bushes.
Yeah.
We have less of them and they're smaller.
And then we have mulch here that's been here for a long time that we're going to like spread out. We're gonna stake down our drip system and then put down new mulch. Yes, here's the end of day 2 planting. We planted our perennials here, and the only ones that we didn't plant are these little ones, so we didn't get a chance to. So tomorrow we're gonna plant the little ones, and then we're gonna mulch everything, and then we will be done. You guys, the past 2 days have gone by so fast because we have just been working on the landscaping all day. or like going to the nursery or going to Lowe's and like picking everything out and then working on it all day. Today we didn't work on it as long. Yesterday we worked on it for almost, I want to say 3 hours yesterday, and my body was just hurting so bad. My hips were hurting so bad from like bending down and like squatting down. And oh, that was really fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick.
I feel the repercussions today. Yeah, baby.
Hey, Dad.
Addie's so
Dad,
sad.
Can I
Unbuckle. Sure.
We are kind of a hot mess over here.
We're a hot mess because of our actions that we're choosing to do.
Well, not only that, but Addie did go to the doctor a few days ago and she got some shots, which honestly, I think this is the worst reaction that she's had to shots. She threw up in the car on the way home from the doctor. She has not been sleeping. She couldn't walk one day because her legs were hurting so bad. Fever, like all of the things.
Yep, sore legs.
It's not been good. Yesterday she napped for almost 4 hours while Ben and I were doing the landscaping stuff. And then today she woke up at 10 a.m. or like 10:30 or something.
Yeah, which was the latest I've ever seen her sleep until.
She and I woke up at like 10:30 this morning. It was crazy. So we are all just like really tired, but we're doing fun things.
Okay, so yesterday we went to pickleball for the first time ever, and I have mentioned that I've wanted to try it before in the past. It was just so much fun, like right off the bat. I was like, wow, I can see why people get very addicted to this. And also it's like a very, I don't know how to say this without offending like avid pickleballers, but it's like a very tame sport, if that makes sense.
You can play it with one arm.
I can play it with one arm and thrive at the game. There's gonna be a lot more people today because it's a lot nicer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was like raining and thundering and just cold, and today is beautiful and sunny, so I'm expecting a lot of people there.
Today is a little bit more of a rest day. My face is so red because it is so hot in this pool area. We decided to come to our gym pool, and it's an indoor pool, so it's very loud and it's very humid. They are just like having so much fun. Hi you guys, I am making the kids lunch right now. It's a little bit before they eat lunch, but they ate a really small breakfast this morning, so they're all pretty hungry. So normally, if you watch like my TikToks and reels on making the kids lunch, normally I ask them what they want to eat every single day for each meal, and I most of the time, probably like 90% of the time, make them 3 separate meals. Not 3 separate meals, but like for breakfast, they each get what they want instead of making one thing and they each get it. Does that make sense? And today, that's just not the case. Today, I am making them some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You guys literally have no idea how I feel now that the weather is warm. Like the UV index is 8 right now, which is pretty high. I want to be outside all day. I want to have a sunburn. I want to feel the warmth on my skin. The fact that it's almost June is like giving me life right now. It's making me feel like an entirely new person. We have a pool membership this summer, which I'm so excited about. We went yesterday for Memorial Day, and I thought it was gonna be too cold, and it was a little bit cold. It was like 72 degrees, but the sun was shining and it felt okay. Addie and I did go to the indoor pool for a little bit because her lips were like turning purple and I was getting all freaked out. But I'm really excited for this summer. I feel like the summer's gonna fly by. As soon as June hits, everyone's starting their summer activities and it's all just gonna go by so fast before I know it. baby will be here, which speaking of, here is the 24-week bump. I feel like I'm carrying this baby high again. I feel like me pulling up my tank top in the back is kind of giving the illusion that it's lower, but it's definitely a high bump. Like the peak of my bump is like above my belly button. Sorry, I'm getting my fancy little sandwich tools to make a little Mickey Mouse sandwich. I am so shocked at how my pregnancy is going, to be very honest with you. And I don't want to jinx anything or like say this and then all of a sudden all of my symptoms change, but I have felt so good throughout this pregnancy. And I was looking back at some pictures that I took with Addie's pregnancy just to compare my bump, and around this time is when I started to get really bad pelvic pain, and I have felt none of that, which was like my biggest concern going into this pregnancy, because it is excruciating. Like if you have felt that pain before, like the separation of your pelvis during pregnancy, it hurts so bad, and it's hard to walk, it's hard to sleep, it's hard to do anything really. And so I just was so terrified that I would feel that same way, and I do not feel that way at all. This pregnancy has been pretty easy, if I will say. I was telling Ben, I'm like, the reason why we said we wanted to have like just one more is because you can have it. Addie's pregnancy was so hard on my body. We just basically said, let's just have one more and let's be done, because your body is not handling pregnancy very well anymore. Which, to be honest, Ella's pregnancy was easy. Like when it comes to like my body and the way that my body has felt during my pregnancies, Ella's was completely normal. I worked all the way up till I was like 36 weeks or so. Avery's pregnancy, pretty much the same as this one. I would say that this pregnancy and Avery's pregnancy are like pretty much the same. Where I had, yeah, your typical like morning sickness, but it's nothing too serious. It goes away. And my body felt great during her pregnancy. Then Addie's pregnancy happened, and I don't know if it was because I had 3 pregnancies back to back to back. This pregnancy is like my furthest distance apart. Addie's pregnancy was hard. It was so hard. I was so sick, and I feel like as soon as I stopped being sick, I had insomnia, I couldn't sleep, my pelvis was hurting, I fell down the stairs, which made everything 1,000 times worse. My tailbone was hurt, my pelvis was hurt. Just everything about her pregnancy was terrible. I got COVID at like 36 weeks pregnant, which was not fun at all. And I dreaded her pregnancy. So Ben and I have been like, we're just gonna have one more baby, because obviously your body isn't handling pregnancies very well. Let's get it out of the way. I was talking to Ben about like getting his vasectomy. I was like, okay, are we scheduling your vasectomy? Like, what's going on? And he's like, 5 wouldn't hurt. Like, we could fit 5 in the Suburban. And I was like, oh my God. I need to bring him in here to talk about this. He's gonna be so caught off guard that I even said this. I just gotta ask you a quick question really quick.
I don't know. Okay.
Is this our last baby?
Oh jeez.
Wait, seriously.
I don't know, bro. How can you definitively answer that?
Okay, but before I got pregnant, it was like for sure this is our last baby.
Yeah, but when you talk about like vasectomy stuff like that, then it gets tricky. You
so
know? You
don't feel in your heart that you're like,
I don't know. No.
done.
The human isn't even here yet.
I know, but still, you went from being 100% done at the beginning of my pregnancy to now you're like,
I think the chances are like 98% chance that we're done. It's like a very slim chance. I wouldn't give it 100% though. I wouldn't go get surgery right now because of it. I'd want to make sure that it was something that we truly wanted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's a shot.
I told you guys. I told you. And it's not coming from me, okay? This is what happened with Addie's pregnancy. Is I was done at 3. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done at 3. And Ben was like, no, we should have a 4th. We should have 4 babies. And I was like, I finally came around to the idea, right? Like, after Addie was like 18 months old. And now he's doing the same thing to me. This was supposed to be my last baby. Hey. Were you supposed to be my last baby?
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen? I guess you never say never at this point. Maybe we're just gonna move out to the country and start a farm and just have a ton of kids. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on all the social medias down below, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye guys.